Cristiano, welcome to MBC. A pleasure to have you.
Thank you.
On MBC Loud. I'm speaking to you today as a co-founder of Insparya. You have not so much spare time, but yet you invest time and energy into this business as a co-founder. Why do you do this?
As I say there in the speeches before, it's something that from the beginning, I like it when I spoke with our CEO, Paulo, and it was, in the beginning, was a challenge for me. And everything what is related with health, as I say, I really like it. And the project, the people, something that you can help the people, you know, to have self-confidence. It was nice. It was nice from the beginning. And I said, listen, we're going to start now this journey together, but I won't, you know, take off. And he said, okay, let's do it. Let's do this. And look at now, we open so many clinics now. We are in Europe, we are in the Middle East as well, here in the region of Saudi Arabia. And I'm really glad, to be honest. It's a nice project. We help the people. It's something that the people need. And I'm glad for that.
Yeah, hurtfully you said to me just before we started rolling the cameras that maybe I might need it, which is not a problem, but
I
maybe...
say in a good way, but as you know, I'm not a doctor, so I think maybe I'm wrong. Maybe in the future, near future.
Near future? How near?
Doctor, you think you're gonna need to do it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
See?
Okay.
So I'm not wrong 100%.
And you know what? My people will speak...
You are very welcome.
Shukran.
Very welcome, anytime.
My people will speak to your people, but let's get serious for a minute though, because you're passionate about health, okay? Health, sometimes we think of big muscles or running around, heart health. Hair health is something I must admit, I had not thought about hair health, but you're very passionate about this. Describe to us the link between hair health and then self-esteem and confidence, because maybe I'll have more swag when I've got all this this big hair.
No, the confidence is not coming from outside. It's always coming from inside. But it's always nice to looking good as well outside. Yes. So for me, it's, as I tell you, the health is, for me, is the main key. Better health, more longevity, in my opinion. So as you mentioned, and good, my focus is to be part of the great companies of health. I'm not just have the company of hair, I have another companies related with health. So I'm glad we are here to help the people for the self-confidence, as I told you before. So not only in this area, but all the areas as well. So we are here to help the people.
Yeah, and it was a funny line you had out there. It's better to do things with hair.
I think so. You not agree with me?
Well, I thought I had hair, but apparently I need more hair. And this is good for my self-esteem and confidence. But if you can have more hair, why not? If it makes you feel good, this is positive, yes?
I prefer, if you see me, for example, without the hair, will be the same Cristiano, in my opinion.
Yes.
I think. But so many people, they don't care if they have hair or not. I believe with hair, you're looking better. You understand? So this is just my opinion.
And I know we've had a joke, but no one should feel in any way embarrassed to come to Insparya. This is something positive you can do for yourself. Maybe sometimes people joke a little bit like we have, but it's actually something very positive. We're having a bit of fun, but you should be proud to come here, yes?
Listen, as I'm in the business for so many years, I understand a little bit the problems of the people, and depend of the country as well, because for example Spain, Portugal or Italy, they look in a different way. They are similar but in a different way. What I mean with that, I mean, for example, that the people go to the clinic with a little bit, they go a little bit shy, you understand? Because 5 years ago it was like a dogma. I don't know if I say it in proper English, dogma.
Yeah, stigma. Yeah,
stigma. But now it's different. The people see with the different eyes now. They see like it's like that you go to the dentist to do the checkout. The hair is completely the same because we have a unique body, you understand, and everything is together. So I think you should be confident, as I said before, with hair or without hair. With hair is better, in my opinion, but it's good. You feel comfortable with yourself. I think it's the most important thing.
I love that. I think it's an important conversation. The other important aspect of tonight is here we are in Riyadh. This is your home and has been for 2 years now at least. This is my home. I love Riyadh. How special is this for you tonight? Because I know you spoke to Paolo and many of the others here and you were saying, let's open one in my hometown.
We had a nice conversation that I say, Paolo, why we don't open in Riyadh? Because 3 years ago I played in Italy. We opened 2 clinics in Italy, in Milan and in Roma as well. So now I'm in Saudi, so we open in Riyadh. But one of the journalists, they asked me if we're gonna open more in the region. Of course, if the opportunity is nice, if the people looking for us to help us, they're gonna give us more motivation to open more, you understand? But not only here, but in the rest of the world, because as I told you before, this is related with the health. And when it's around that, I'm really glad to help the people. So I'm looking forward for the future. We're gonna open more in the region.
Yes, my radio show is also in Jeddah and in Dammam as well as Riyadh, and I know they would love, you love the Red Sea. You put one up there in Jeddah, beautiful.
Beautiful places, and when we had time, me and my family, we used to go there because, you know, it's not only Riyadh, but I love all the Saudi Arabia.
And the difference with Insparya, what makes it different? Because I do know there are other places I could go. Now that you've told me I need to get it done, I could go to some other places,
of
but
course.
Why am I coming to you and to Insparya? What makes you different?
One thing that I'm sure 100% that these people here, it's very professional. As the doctor say in his speeches, the technology, it's unique. The conditions is very, very nice. It's only you that can go inside down this clinic or the other clinics of Insparya and go other ones to see the difference. It's easy for me to say that we are the best, but I want that you see and you feel by yourself. I can say 100% that our clinic, our group, it's very professional and unique. And this is why we keep going to open more clinics. It's not by coincidence that it's lucky. The lucky is coming with hard work. I believe on that. And this is why I believe these clinics continue to grow and grow and grow, because the people behind, it's very professional. Our technology is always growing. We learn even more every time. And the future is brilliant. So I'm looking forward for the next years.
Yes, Francisco took us on a tour and I was very impressed by the facilities here. I've seen all of the facilities, and he mentioned, of course, you have your own research and development in-house. You're doing that yourself, and you don't give your secrets away to anyone else, right?
Yes, this is more a specific area that, as I told you before, we have research, is our own place to do this kind of work, and it's good. Of course, we believe that we are one step ahead of the other ones. Like in a life, this is the people is like a football player. Is the same. They are ones that are better than the other ones because they're thinking different. The feelings that are different. So we try to do it here in our business, in our clinic, to improve even more, to learn even more, and to be the best for the next years.
15 already. I want to wrap up by talking about the future. You talk about milestones in sport. What about milestones for Insparya? I heard a number out there mentioned, which blew me away. Potentially 50 locations over the next perhaps 5 years. This is the sort of growth you're looking at. I'm a person that I like to have the feet on the ground. So far, I'm really glad and so happy that I'm a part of a successful company. As I told you before, that our mind is to open more and more and more, depends on the markets, of the people, the needs. But I don't close the doors to no countries. We are people of everybody.
worldwide. So I believe in the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years, 10 years, we're going to have more clinics for sure.
Well, it's very exciting. We appreciate your time on NBC Loud.
Okay.
Ronaldo, thank you so much. This
Thank
is
you.
an exciting night, and we will now go and enjoy the festivities out there. I know people are waiting to meet you, so thank you. Shukran.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.